Jacob against thy sons of Greece, which is America, you so-called white people. So get ready for those race wars, man. Keep going.
Right. Against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man.
So the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is going to make Israel the sword of a mighty man. He's going to put the spirit on Jacob to rise up in this society. And we were just watching a couple of elders' videos talking about the race riots, you know, and Elder Gabar making great points in the spirit, Elder Tahar, Elder Ramlab. Yo, man, and we were just talking to amongst ourselves, yo, when Jake got riled up, man, ain't no, the worst riots in history are when Jake goes off, man. You look at them goddamn riots in East India, China, even Europe, all right, even parts of Europe. But wherever Jake dwell, man, when they riot, man, you better get ready for your town to be rebuilt for the next 2 decades, man. Because when Jake riot, man, the special troops come out, man, for them. That's why America, that's why these European bankers, they getting these Gurkha troops, trained Gurkha troops to train for goddamn 30 years for this moment that's about to happen now, for martial law. They've been planning this for years, man, what's going to happen to America. So all these other countries with their military, they're already here training on American soil to take all you American citizens out, man. All right? And namely Israel, Jake, Israel. The blacks don't see the Native Americans because when the blacks and Latinos and Native Americans riot, you have to have special troops, a special force to take those guys down, man. And through this video, we're going to be showing you clips of how Jake riot. Maybe we'll show clips about Jake riot and then I'll show how these heathens riot. Ain't not compared to how we riot, man.
Nah, we don't, you know, these heathens, they like to pick up little rocks. And,
yeah, pebbles and shit.
Nah, we pick up
signs.
Bricks, you know.
Bricks.
They just like the one clip that in the Ellis video, they was picking up signs from a gas station, throwing bricks. They had pipes, breaking windows. You know, when Jake riots, when the Jake gets riled up, man, it becomes a problem, man.
Yo, for real.
You know,
man.
you're really gonna have to do a lot of rehabilitation for that town wherever they go, and that's happening right now. You know,
just like in London, we saw them.
Right.
Yo,
that's in London.
Yeah.
It happened. I was in the span. I think it just happened. It's funny. It started as a protest. You know, day one was a protest. By the end of day one, there was a riot. You know, and now you fast forward. I think it's like a week later. It's a damn they're talking about enacting a curfew because it's so bad. It's ain't that bad, man. They showed clips of UK, London. They showed a picture of a whole building on fire, man. Of a whole building on fire.
There's a point, right?
Yeah.
Is it a battery?
Nah.
Okay, you can edit. Is it a battery?
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna take a little intermission, and we'll come right back.
Yeah, Slakia, man. You know, of course, Satan likes to play too, so we had to fix the camera. But anyway, make a quick point
I'll
about
just
the
finish
rights.
up about the point about, you know, in London, how it started as a protest and now it's like a full-fledged. It's mayhem over there. You know, it's getting real bad over there, and that happened real quick. That just shows you the power. How quick the Most High works, man. How he operates. He can have something, you know, be a small matter, a small issue in the beginning, but he could just turn up the heat, man. And he turned up the heat over there real quick. All right, that's proof that was the Lord that's behind that. And number two, all the Lord has to do to set off the race riots on this side over here in America is just one incident, where one incident can just trigger and, you know, and explode, all right, into something real big. You know?
And don't think the Most High can't do that. You know, the Most High just know He's the Most High. He knows exactly what to do to get Jake pissed off, and you know, He knows exactly what to do to get Jake riled up and go gabanzo cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. All right. So
finish that.
Yeah.
Zechariah.
You finished that in Zechariah, so get that. You want 14. Zechariah 14.
All right. This is Zechariah 14, verse 13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
Yeah, so the Most High, all across America, all over the world, there's going to be uprisings. All right? There's going to be uprisings, man. There's going to be great crowds of people. Tumult means a great crowd of people. What are you looking up, tumult?
Yeah.
Yeah. The brother's about to get in the blue letter, the tumult, which basically means like a great, like a mob or a great group of people. Kind of like, you know, like in ancient, like in what, the 16th century, 17th century, where they were burning witches at the stake, and you see a whole group of people with torches and a mob carrying it to the center of the city. Torture, torture, throwing oil, you know, gas on it. Torture to the flames. You know, hellfire. You know, you had that big mob. That's what a tumult is, like a crazy crowd. You got that?
Yeah. Well, you just speak.
All right. So yeah. So that's what the Lord's doing it to the whole world, man. I mean, I knew about them riots in London, which one of the elders brought out last week in that camp. But yo, man, I just really saw on the internet today, man. I mean, and it's Jake really is doing it. I mean, Jake really, you know, burning down a place. I mean, it just looks like freaking one of the Middle Eastern countries, man. You know, places burning down, signs. There's riots going on in Philly right now. They got curfews in Philly, Philadelphia. All right, them little nigglets out there doing karate kicks on windows. All right, with their tight pants. Is actually kind of funny, but these little nigglets are causing a little ruckus, man. You know, so, man, America, man, just get ready, man, for uproars and uprisings and insertion amongst the people, because the Most High is setting up the tumult.
All right, yeah, tumult is, it says here, confusion, destruction, trouble, vexation.
How you pronounce it in Hebrew?
It says,
oh, you just read that.
right, Maham, right though. Wahawama in the Hebrew, okay, which means you know, confusion, trouble, turmoil, destruction, right? That's the Lord, panic.
Yeah.
Right? That's what the Lord's gonna bring, you know. So I'm gonna read it again.
Yeah, to America.
Right.
You know, you're gonna be confused why this shit's happening to you. Then you're gonna riot. You know, you're gonna. Well, what's it say? Keep reading. What's
right.
the definition?
Confusion, vexation.
But yeah, you're gonna be vexed. You know, you get, because what causes riots? Vexation. That goes in Proverbs 29:2. The wicked, when the wicked bear the rule, the people mourn. Right. You people are mourning out here, man, and you being vexed by being oppressed by America, especially Jake. We're talking to Jake mostly. All right, keep going.
Right. Trouble.
Trouble. You guys are being troubled. Do your financial system, your jobs, no money, no feeding your kids. You know, getting your pension system cut, getting your benefits cut off.
Tolls rising.
Yeah, tolls rising. Here it is, they're increasing tolls, but you're getting paid less. Yeah. And America really gives a damn about you people, right? No. Keep going.
Confusion. That's about it.
That's about it, right? So that's what tumult is. A big crowd, you know, of people, a big mob. All right. So you can read on.
Right. That a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold. Every one on the hand of his neighbor.
Verses again?
13. Okay, again. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor.
Yeah, they shall lay hold of everyone in the hand of his neighbor. That's talking about the race wars, man. Because you ain't gonna regard your neighbor in these days. The so-called black gonna look crooked at the so-called you Chinese. You know, that got me pissed off, and I was surprised I was getting that mad. But I mean, there are still Israelites, and when you see when you just look at the picture of a Moabite, first of all, a weak Moabite, all right, on a Jake punching him, you know, that's not right, man. It looks wrong, all right, and that's gonna set you off, man. I don't care what you say. That's gonna set you off when you see that the Chinese and the Georgetown team fighting like that, and the way the so-called Moabites went after Jake like that, man. You know, there's gonna be race riots in the streets, man. Whites against blacks, even between classes, middle class against higher, rich against poor. All right, you know what I mean? All facets of American society, there's gonna be race riots. All right, mostly between nations. Okay? Go on.
Right. And they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Yeah, so just reiterate, there's going to be race wars in America coming very soon. I just saw a special, we're trying to look it up. It might be in post-production, a special on CBS on Channel 2, showing riots. I believe it was Mayor David Dinkins, when he was a mayor or governor of New York, and when there were riots happening in the late 80s or the early 90s around that time, around his time. And Jake was totally fucked up that place, man. You know, totally messed up that place, man. You know, and the same riots, race riots are coming to America, man. Race riots are just around the corner. All right?
That was it.
All right, get Isaiah.
11.
Yeah, 11 and 12.
All right, this is Isaiah 11 and 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel.
Did you want to look at the ensign?
Well, yeah.
All right, yeah, you looking up. All right, but all right, keep reading a little bit. So it says, yeah, you shall set up an ensign for the nations, and assemble, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and to gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth, because the Most High is going to raise up. He's going to gather us, the house of Judah and the house of Ephraim, like we read in Zechariah 9th chapter, 9 and 13. He's going to gather us up again, namely the elect. Namely the elect, he's going to gather us up. All right, but that's also talking about the race wars too. That he's gonna set us up. All right, as an ensign. You got it?
Right. Definition is, it means something lifted up.
Yeah, so the Most High is going to lift up. He's going to lift up the nation of Israel. And it's going to, the way the Most High is going to lift them up is going to be like a sign to all the nations, like, yo, you know, these people are kind of, how are they so mighty right now? What's making them so strong? It's going to be for a sign to the nations, man. Like, yo, you other nations going to recognize, man. So again.
Right. Thing lifted up, a token to be seen far off.
See, a token to be seen far off. So you other nations are going to see the glory of Israel, man. You're going to see the glory of Israel, man. You're going to see Jake rise. You're going to see Israel rise. Kwam Yasharallah. That's what we always chant at the end of our camps. All right? Keep going.
A signal, a banner. That's about it.
Yeah, a signal and a banner, all right? So, basically, you're gonna see the Most High, Yahweh Shemai Shai, working with the Israelites, working with the elect. Okay, we have a banner out there we bring out to the camp, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's talking about that too. All right, because Judah, we're showing you that Judah, Ephraim, and Native Americans were all together, man. Latinos and Native Americans, the blacks were all together. And the Lord's going to raise us up, man, especially in these race wars, because it's going to be the blacks, Latinos, and Americans going to be teaming up with each other to take down these other nations, man. All right, keep going.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah.
Yeah, which are the Gentiles of Israel. Okay, Israelite foreigners, Gentiles. Where he's going to gather us up from the four corners of the earth, which is the whole world.
From the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. So
the envy also of Ephraim shall depart. So Ephraim shall not envy Judah no more, because Judah is the head tribe. So they're not going to envy them no more. All right, they're not going to have that evil hatred for them no more. All right, and it says, and the adversaries of Judah shall depart. So no more people going against the house of Judah, like Ephraim, from their own tribe, and all other heathen nations. All right, but basically the adversaries of Judah shall depart. I'm sorry, the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Keep going.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah. Keep going.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim, put down Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans. Basically, the Puerto Ricans and the Judah, so-called Negroes, we're going to get together. All right? We're going to get together, namely the elect. Because that's what the Most High is doing. Who you either call God in Christ is waking up the elect of Israel.